Welcome back to the EPL Express. If you want your team to win this week, smash up the likes. Now let's get into the predictions. West Ham United versus Chelsea. I see the Hammers struggling this season, and even though they have talent in the attack, I see a 2-0 Chelsea win in this London derby. Manchester City versus Tottenham Hotspur. This game will let us know the levels of both the teams. Spurs have surprised City many times recently, but I see a solid 3-1 win for City. Bournemouth versus Wolves. The Cherries will be excited for their first home game, and will prove to be too much for Wolves, 2-0 to Bournemouth. Brentford versus Aston Villa. Brentford really need to perform at home this season if they are not to get into a relegation fight. However, this is not the game they get any points, 1-0 to Villa. Burnley versus Sunderland. These two have recent history in the championship, and this should be a closely contested fight between the two promoted sides. I see a 1-1 draw. Arsenal versus Leeds United. The Gunners need a good performance at home to get their confidence up before the Liverpool game, and I think they deliver, 3-0 to Arsenal. Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest. This should be a very good game that will be won or lost in midfield. I see a 2-2 draw. Everton versus Brighton. Away days at Goodison are no walk in the park, and I see Brighton try hard but fail, 1-0 to the Everton defense. Fulham versus Manchester United. United need to build on last week's performance and get some points on the board. Unfortunately, it will only be 1 point for them in a 2-2 draw. Newcastle versus Liverpool. A massive game on paper, and there is a lot of tension between the two clubs behind the scenes. This one should have a lot of attacking quality, and I see another 2-2 draw to end the week. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for next week's predictions.